What's up everyone, this is All I Talk is Tech, and today I'm going to do my second series of iNEWS, so please let me know what you think of this down below in the description. I really do appreciate your feedback on the last video, but if you could just let me know if you still enjoy this series, I will continue to do it, but if people don't like it, then I will not do it. But anyways, getting on to the first story, back in 2007, Samsung was accused of copying the iPhone 2G design. Now, the court wants Samsung to pay $399 million to Apple. Now that case was closed back in 2010 or so, right around there, but now it's being reopened. So that really stinks for Samsung, so hopefully they can deal all that out. But it's kind of interesting that a case from 2007, it's still being fought for in the court. It's just crazy to think about. It's been going on for 10 years. Okay, so next on the list, Apple teams up with an AR company called Carl Zeiss, or that may be the founder of the company, but it's an optics manufacturing company, so they design camera lenses, a bunch of really cool stuff like that, and Apple may be releasing an AR headset sometime next year. Now this is crazy, so they may make one for the iPhone, but this is just crazy. They may be working with Apple to develop it for a phone, or they may make a headset. It's just awesome that they're doing this. Now this company currently makes the VR for the One Plus. That's a really good Android smartphone. So for those of you who do not know the difference between AR and VR, virtual reality is VR. AR is augmented reality. Now VR is all fake. It's all digital stuff that's inside like a lens, for example. All the graphics are fake. It's a fake reality. That's why it's called virtual reality. Augmented reality is a digital layer on top of reality. So it's sort of like the Microsoft HoloLens. If you don't know what it is, I'll drop a link down below to that video, but it's basically a layer of digital reality on top of reality. So it's really cool how all that works. Okay, so this third story is not really that interesting, but it does have something else with the story that is interesting. So Apple may be releasing a second generation Apple Pencil. Now all this really means is it probably better battery life, obviously improvements like that, but it's also going to have more of a wider range with apps and stuff. So it's going to work with more apps. It's going to work better in the UI and iOS, and it's just overall going to be way better. And it's also going to be magnetic, so it may clip onto the iPad. This is pretty cool, but something that I'm wishing for is they change the way to charge it. Just look at this. Who designed this? This makes me, oh my goodness, I don't even want to get started on who designs some of Apple's stuff, but hopefully they change the way this thing charges. Someone needs to rethink that, but I don't think they're going to do that because Apple is stubborn. But speaking of the iPad, it is rumored that Apple may be releasing a 10-inch bezel-less iPad. Now, this ties in with the rumors of the iPhone 8. The iPhone 8 may also be bezel-less, but that is really cool. I'm hoping to see that, but I don't know how likely that is, but who knows? It could be possible. And also Touch ID may be built into the screen. So there may not be a home button. There would just be like a Touch ID little sensor on the screen, and it's going to blend in perfectly. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that. Okay, so recently Nintendo has made a few apps, two specifically, Pokemon Go and Super Mario Run, and they have been huge hits on the App Store, and Nintendo is planning to make another game for the App Store. This is probably going to do so well. Now this is already a 3DS game, and actually my sister has it. It's really fun apparently, and with all the success of the other apps, that's probably why they're releasing it. So this game that's going to be released is called Fire Emblem. So if you do like that game, it's now going to be available on iOS. It's going to come out sometime in February, and then possibly sometime in March for Android users, so that way everyone will be able to enjoy this game. So I'm looking forward to it. Nintendo usually makes pretty good apps from what we've seen. Now this next story is kind of interesting. So a lot of people believe that Macs do not get viruses. Now this has actually been proven false multiple times, but recently the first virus to be released for the Mac in 2017 has been called the Fruit Fly virus. Now exactly what it does, it basically communicates with other servers and stuff. It can perform actions like typing, it can access your webcam, it can like take screenshots, it can move the mouse and click. That is absolutely insane. They have full control of your computer. That is crazy. So hopefully Apple does something about this. I'm pretty sure they're coming out with a software update for OS 10 that will fix this. So hopefully that works and everyone using a Mac doesn't get affected. That would really stink if my Mac got a virus. That would be awful. And the last story of the day is kind of sad. AT&T cuts its 2G network. Now, for those of you who don't know, the iPhone 2G has a 2G antenna. So technically, the iPhone 2G will never be able to connect to any other 2G network for AT&T. Now, the iPhone 2G only works with AT&T unless you jailbreak it somehow and find a way. Then, of course, you can find a loophole and probably hook it up to Verizon or something. But I don't know how possible that is, but it's plausible. But this is really stinks because the iPhone 2G is a pretty cool device, but obviously it had to go sometime. It is like almost 10 years old, or I think it is 10 years old now. So that really stinks. But on the flip side of things, there are companies that are starting to develop 5G technology. So this is going to be a huge breakthrough in speed. All that really cool stuff is going to be so fast. So we could be looking forward to that. So that's pretty much about it for today. If you guys do enjoy this series, please let me know down below in the comments. I will be making one of these at least once every Thursday. That's the goal. Maybe it'll come out on like a Friday or something. I don't know. But my goal is to shoot for these videos about once a week. So hopefully all of you did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, peace.